tell me when we're live.
We should be live now.
All right,
It should
sweet.
be live.
Uh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Pillage and Plunder stream. Tonight we are going to be playing Lamentations of the Flame Princess, more specifically Death Frost Doom. I've got 4 players with me tonight, coming from all over the world, not just Sebring, Florida. But we do have some of the local favorites in the house tonight as well. And we were just getting ready to get started. So, we ready, guys? Can we go? Can we?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get
Sweet.
I'm ready.
So, I just want you guys to. I'm gonna set this scene for you guys, and I just want you to describe what your characters look like, what their names are, what they're doing as this situation is happening. Right.
Okay.
So, you guys are in a nondescript 1600 or 17th century Norwegian town. Now, hold up. Is the music playing, or because I can't hear it at all?
It is playing.
It's playing here. Yeah.
It is, yes.
I stopped it because it
Okay.
echoed.
Well, everybody, mute yourself and let me see if I can still hear it, because I just heard it again. Is everybody muted? Yeah, because I can hear it now. All right, sweet. So you guys are in a nondescript Norwegian town in the 17th century. All of you have probably done something, or just you guys have gotten yourself into a way of life, right? Where the next big job is how you sustain yourself. You guys go into the places that that other people don't want to go into in hopes that you can basically you're grave robbers. You know what I mean? Maybe even at times thieves, maybe even at times murderers, right? Also, we'll go ahead and make everybody's character level 2. So I think the halfling, I think you get another D6 of health. If you're a fighter, you get a D8. If you're a dwarf, you get D10, another D10. And then if you are a specialist, you get another D6 as well, I think. The cleric gets a D6, I think.
So is it short for Dex?
No. Your hit points. You're getting an
Hit
extra.
points.
Yeah, you're getting an extra.
Okay.
Yeah, the cleric is D6. Oh, so EJ, just real quick, the stats on your character sheet are strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma. That's what those values mean.
Yes.
So the hit points are just below that, and you'll just somewhere maybe keep track of what your health and stuff is. But anyway, you guys are in this nondescript Norwegian town. You overhear a group of other people talking about this possible job and how nobody can get it done, and everybody who tries has died. So of course it sounds like a great idea to you guys.
Why?
You guys find out that there's this old cult that used to take up residence on top of this mountain. The mountain that's in the town. It's this huge, tall, menacing-looking thing that kind of overshadows this small town that you guys have taken up residence in for the moment. You guys are making your way up the mountain as we speak. It's midday. the bottom layer of the mountain is kind of forested. So you guys are walking down a forested trail in the winter up this mountain. So what's your guys' names? What do you look like?
I'll go first. So pretty much my name is Father Mauricio. He's a creepy looking priest. I have like winter outfits, but I have my little priest thingy, little white thingy, like a priest. And I'm just trying to get away because I did some bad things at the church. So I'm just trying to make money so I can move on with my life. He's just that older guy. He looks very creepy old guy with a white beard.
All right. So my guy is a fighter. You can see on him. He's 6'2", tall, and he wears winter clothing, and he saw a lot of deaths, and he doesn't care, because of the many death he saw in his lifetime. It's just a job for him, for money, and that's all. He has how do you say, black hair till his shoulders, and he's it's unkempt, and he doesn't care about himself. You can see that, and he's just in it because of money. He doesn't care about anything else, just money.
Sweet. What's his name?
His name is Peter, or Petter in Norwegian.
So Peter and Father Mauricio, you guys are walking through the snow. Of course, everybody else is too. But you guys are starting to notice like crudely taxidermied animals. EJ, what is your character's name, and what do they look like as you're walking up the mountain?
My character's name is Big B. He's a dwarf, and he's male, mature, messy looking, really dirty, but he's tall for a dwarf.
Sweet. So he's like 5 foot, right? 5 foot tall. So he's the tallest.
The tallest dwarf.
Antonio, what's your character's name, and what are they doing as you guys all walk up this mountain path?
My character's name is Tammy, and my character's name is I'm hearing echo. Is it here? Is it somewhere else?
Everybody mute.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, sorry. So I'm Tammy. I'm a halfling. I'm not wearing as much clothes as other people for some reason. Like I'm wearing less winter clothes, so I can move better and faster. I have cunning eyes, and I'm always looking for something to steal. You can't really see with the winter clothes, but I'm rather muscular, even though I'm super small. And I'm bald, by the way.
Sweet. Did you say Tammy or like Tanny?
Tammy.
Spell it for me. Tammy. Okay, sweet. That's what I thought. So, Father Mauricio, Peter, Big B, and Tammy the halfling. And let's not forget to mute when you guys aren't talking, because I get feedback and stuff like that. So they are making their way up this old, like almost overgrown trail. They start seeing these crudely taxidermied animals, and then they start to come upon what looks like headstones, but they're carved out of wood, and they're just leaning up against some of the trees. They moved further. They moved further up the trail, and they started to smell the smells of slaughtered animals and stuff like that, and rot. They move a little further down the path. They until they see what they assume is the source of the rot. More and more of these crudely taxidermied animals, badgers, squirrels, rabbits, right? All real, and I'm talking like shittily taxidermied animals. I don't know if you've ever seen some of these things, right? But their like eyes are like pointing the wrong directions and shit like that, and they barely resemble the animal that they're supposed to be. Are all over. There's a small hut in the center of this clearing, and you can hear the sounds of somebody chopping wood in like the backyard. It's not really a yard, right? But in the back behind the hut somewhere.
Is there a hut somewhere, or we just hear the?
Yeah. So
chopping sound?
so you guys come up on this clearing, right? It's just a small hut, right? And like a crude hut too. There's all of these crudely taxidermied animals in the area, right? And the hut has a small wisp of smoke coming out, and you can smell something cooking. And then you hear the chopping sounds from back behind the hut somewhere.
All right, so I try to approach the behind of the hut, the back of the hut.
So you move around the back of the hut, right? You see a man wearing all black furs. He's got completely black hair and a black beard. He's chopping wood. His face is winter worn, almost more than anything that you've ever seen, right? Like his face looks like it's like complete, like almost made of leather or something like that. He looks up, he sees you, and then on his final chop, he leaves the axe like in the stump, right? And he walks over and he says, "The hell are you doing up here? Nobody comes up here."
Yeah, that's true. But we are unfortunate enough to be here. So
I kind of reach for the cross that I have on my chest. I'm like, "We're here in peace, my child. Be calm. We mean you no harm." But like in a really creepy way.
I heard there's a really good taxidermist up here, so why don't you meet him?
Well, I'm the only person. I'm the only one living up here.
don't listen to the priest, because he's a fucking freak, and we are here for money. So
when you say that you're here for money, he gets a rather just concerned look, and he says, "You're not heading to the peak, are you?"
Yeah, we have on a good there.
Oh no, I can't let you guys go up there. Seriously, just come on inside, have some badger stew, and then you guys head back down the mountain.
So tell me why not?
Say that again.
Tell me why not? Why?
It's just evil up there.
Okay. So have you encountered this evil? What did you see? What did you see?
Listen, that's none of you. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Just head back down the mountain. This is a terrible idea.
Okay.
Listen,
So,
listen, my child, do not fear. God is with me, and if God is with me, He is with all of us.
Seriously, just come in the tent and have some badger stew, and then you guys just head back down the mountain.
all right. I would like to take some stew from you, but I would like to listen to your adventures.
Now we're
Yeah,
more curious as to what's up there now.
yeah.
Well, nothing but evil now.
Yeah,
You
but
s-
what do you mean evil? It's like it
I
has
was
many
a,
faces.
I
It
was
has
a,
many faces.
I was a young boy whenever they lived up there. It's just death up there now.
Yeah, but what did you see?
Listen, it's none of your concern. Just go back down the mountain.
All right. So I'm a mercenary. You think you say I have to just turn back, and I will turn back without money? Some guy said I can earn money up here because there are, I don't know, some hidden treasures or something like that. But you have to be more specific. There are devils up there because you saw them, or something. Like just, oh, there's evil up there. Who the fuck cares?
So
Just tell me.
he gets like really really close to your face and he says, "No doubt they had trinkets and jewels, but is it
Yeah,
worth your soul?"
yeah, of course, of course.
He has already sold his soul to gold. Well,
Yeah.
a little bit more gold wouldn't hurt.
Look, sir, we could stay here the whole day, the whole night, but eventually we're just gonna go up there. So why don't you help us out, right? We can even give you a few coins. How about that? Would you like a few coins? Take
Listen,
a bath?
I can't let you guys go up there.
Oh, now
And
you're the gatekeeper.
he kind of positions himself between you guys and
So
the path.
sorry I interrupt you, but I have only one question.
Yeah.
The stew is on the fire.
Yeah, it's in the hut on the fire.
Okay, so you can go fuck and die, and I pull out my sword or whatever, and I'm attack him.
All right, sweet. So he looks at you.
Damn.
Yeah, the sword.
Let's see.
What is this guy doing, dwarf?
It's like there's no point in talking. Just
The stew is
So-
boiling.
So you pull out. So
Classic
I just want to make
fighter
sure.
killing random
I just want to make sure I understand this, right? Like you pull out your sword and immediately like slash at him, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Like no
Because the
no
stew is
warning
boiling.
or
No.
anything like that,
No.
right?
No.
You watch his old eyes, right? And it like intuitively you know that he recognizes how fast you like it looks like I don't know. I'm trying to describe this in the right way.
Yeah.
It looks like he could have, as fast as his eyes are moving, it's like almost in slow motion. You see him noticing you pull out the blade, right? And you immediately go overhand with it, right? And he watches it come in and he looks you in the eyes and he says, "You'll surely die up there." And he like watches the blade come in. You cleave into his shoulder. It opens up a huge wound. Blood just starts pumping out onto the snowy ground. Man, he says something super specific here. That's I can't find fuck. Where is it at?
Did he just say fuck?
Yeah, he just says fuck a whole bunch of times.
I mean, in this situation, that's very understandable.
I didn't do anything. I'm a victim here.
And he says, I know the fate that awaits the soul of he who would slay his fellow man. Do you? And the blood is just pouring out all over the snow, right? Just pouring out. He says, finally, right? Like you can tell that you just like released him from some sort of servitude almost, right? Like he's finally just not like he was ready to die, right? He could have dodged your incoming shot, but he allowed it, right? And again, so just reset the scene, right? There is a hut that's in front of you, still smoking, right? You can smell the smell of something that is cooking. It doesn't really smell delicious. It smells like what you would imagine badger stew to smell like, right? And there's taxidermy animals all over, and then there's wooden like headstones carved all over the place. And they're just like leaning up against the trees and stuff like that. And then also the path up is obviously like behind the cabin. Like it's not hard to figure out which way you're supposed to go.
Oh, all right.
Can we go into the hut to look for items?
Yeah, totally. You go through the hut. There's not a whole lot, right? It looks I mean, this guy it doesn't seem like this guy's had any contact with anybody in a very long time, right? There's nothing in here that looks like remotely like he traded for it recently, right? It's just like
Sorry.
What do you do,
I
Tony?
want to go and take a look at his axe.
Okay, so you go over to his axe, right? It's the head of it is an ordinary axe, right? And the shaft of it looks kind of ordinary as well, right? But you pick it up and it's way heavier than you expected. Upon further investigation, you figure out that the axe handle is petrified.
So it's like stone almost.
Yeah.
Can I do anything with this?
I mean, you can use it as an axe.
All right. Yeah, I take the axe with me.
Yeah, and inside the hut, there's not really much, guys. It's just like the remaining unbutchered badger, the badger stew, the pot that it's in, the hardware that it takes to cook that, maybe like some knives and some maybe like one spoon, right? But yeah, relatively nothing in here, right?
Can I dig a
I'm
quick-
gonna sit down.
I'm gonna go ahead and dig a shallow grave for this guy.
Yeah, the ground is tough, but you're able to get like a small grave going. What religion would Mauricio have been? Would he have been like a Catholic priest, or like would he have been like like a Calvinist or like a Reformed?
No, he's a Catholic priest that's kind of like he's almost a believer and a non-believer at the same time. Like he's losing his faith.
Sweet. And a lot of people would argue that the magic that a cleric is able to do seems a lot like the magic that a magic user is able to do, right? So who knows where that comes from?
Exactly.
Sweet. Maybe even
his
and
core
maybe even
beliefs, his core beliefs is like, okay, my core belief says I need to bury this guy.
yeah. So you're able to get a small hole. It takes a little while, right? You maybe even have to chop up some of the ground, like with the axe that you just picked up, right? To really get but it takes a little while. But you're able to get a hole dug and give old Zeke his last rites. Not that you knew his name or anything like that, or you bothered to ask. But
he didn't really fit in the hole, so I cut his arms off and just kind of fit his arms on his chest. So his arms are in his chest now, so that he can fit.
That's brutal.
And you're probably having to use some snow to cover him up. Like you're like barely able to get him all the way because of the it's so rocky and so. But anyway, now you guys are standing. It's cold. Some of you are in the hut, maybe getting out of the cold a little bit. Some of you are outside. But what are you guys going to do now after you just murdered this helpless old man?
I'm going in the hut to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I do the same.
So you partake in the badger stew. It's some sort of root vegetable, some sort of roots mixed with badger. It's pretty bitter and disgusting. But it's what could be made up here.
It's a stew. It's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys eat the stew. It warms you up a little bit. It's definitely like getting late. About time to make camp.
No worries. I think it's a really fine place to make a camp for night. I don't know how. What do you think about it?
I pull a chair in the corner and I just that's where I kind of sleep, sitting down.
All right. Can I find anything drinkable? Like some wine or some spirits.
No, he doesn't even have he doesn't have any alcohol. He doesn't. He has you can tell that he hasn't it's super obvious that he hasn't been trading, especially with the root vegetable, that gross root vegetable that was in that stew, right? It was probably just like roots, like random fucking roots. Like, yeah, so he hasn't been trading at all. He like you didn't even hear about this guy in any of the rumors that you overheard about this place.
So like he avoided any connection with somebody else. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm full. I can keep walking now.
Yeah, we could keep going after we rest.
Like at night.
Yeah. So you guys rest through the night.
So you are crazy. Like you want to walk the mountainside at night.
I'm not scared. We have
we're
you.
resting and then we're gonna go.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen, right?
You can just kill whatever stands in our way.
I'm here for the money, not for death. Okay, so maybe someone pays for your death. I don't know, but I'm here from Eastern Europe for some money because I have to pay my divorced wife and 6 children, and I'm just a fucking mercenary. I'm just here for the money, not anything else.
As a priest, I go and I hear you.
I barely speak your language.
I look at you and I go, "Oh, you have children."
Cool glass on my eyes, but I just purchased because I killed a noble. So,
so what are you trying to say, Tony?
I'm trying to say. I hear him say, "I got 6 children," and I ask him, "How old are your children?"
I don't know. I just make them. I don't stay with them. It's not fatherly,
Do any of your children sing in a choir?
Oh, fuck's sake. They are, I don't know. They are Catholics, Protestants. I don't know. I don't care. It's your religion. My religion is money. I want money.
Okay.
I'm here because of money. And I stay here for the night because that's safe,
All right.
If you want to go out at night, wandering about at the mountainside at night, you can go.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm not stupid. I'm because of fear of money. Money.
You sound scared.
So you guys argue into the night, right? The next morning, you wake up. It's absolutely cold, frigid. It's almost like it's colder. It's almost colder than it was the day before. You start to make your way up the mountain, right? And let's see. Hold on.
Hey, Father, do you think
Yes.
God is punishing us for killing the guy? 'Cause it's
Oh.
hella cold here.
Jeez, where are you
No.
from? Punishing God?
You should have grabbed
I
his
think.
coat.
I think if anything,
You can pay to the church, and you will be absolved.
I don't know, man. God's an asshole. He could punish us for any reason.
No, there are no gods. It's just Chill's place. You know, it's not like
I believe we're being blessed. I think we're blessed right now.
Amen.
So as you say that, you're walking up this mountain path, right? The forest starts to be less and less dense. It goes from thick forest to the occasional tree to nothing but dead trees, then only shrubs and lichens, and then nothing. You can see up the mountainside. It's starting to almost seem like insurmountable. Like you don't have enough energy to make it up to the next peak. The wind starts to blow in your face, stinging every piece of skin that it can touch. The snow swirls and whips around you, and makes it hard to walk. It's almost like the mountain is like warning you, like telling you, this is the strongest wind that you've ever felt. You're almost leaning against it. You can see there's no the shrubs and lichens go away, and you can see there's no birds, there's no insects, there's not anything. As you crest the peak, the moon kind of stands behind the tip of the mountain, as you guys have been walking all day long. This tree kind of this like large tree kind of reaches out, large dead tree kind of reaches out, like almost as if it's trying to like grab hold of you. There's a noose that looks like, at first you think it's swinging, but you can realize it's frozen in place. You can see this large graveyard. You start to count the graves, and it's the most graves that you've ever seen. And you can see a cabin off in the distance, with a well next to it. And the wind and everything completely stop, and the snow stops swirling, and it is completely quiet, except for a small, like, whining sound, almost like somebody's playing a single note on a violin extremely far away.
I head to the cabin.
I start following the sound of the violin.
All right. So
I ready my spear and I follow.
this is kind of the layout. Here's this like really threatening tree up here, right? And then there's just this massive fucking graveyard, thousands of graves, right? As you approach the graves, you realize they look a lot like the graves that the gravestones that were down by Zeke's hut. And the ones that are like more close to you are like more crude. They start to, as you guys move like through the graveyard farther, they start to become like more and more like elaborate. Almost like maybe Zeke was getting tired as he was making them or something. You know what I mean? Like he just got older or whatever, and couldn't keep up.
And can we see the trail which leads through the graves?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, Father Mauricio starts heading towards the sound, and you make your way over. See where my mouse is right here. Or actually, wait. You see where you make your
Yeah.
way over? I think I can ping stuff. Actually, no. How do I ping? Anyway, so you make your way over through the graves to this little area right here, and there's this like man-sized shaft, right? So you're like, if you have wide shoulders, you're not even gonna fit through here, right? Um, Covered in a grate, and it's just like a faint, just a faint sound coming from deep within that this grate covered shaft.
And everyone heard this violin.
Everybody can hear it. It's like it's real faint though. It's not like, but it's probably it's enough to be annoying.
Okay.
I'll kind of call out, "Hello," like down the shaft. "Hello."
Hello.
There's definitely something down there, guys. But this is not the way to get down there. We need to find another route.
So let's head to the cabin.
I have a rope.
Yeah, that will be helpful.
Or
A rope. We
We
will
can-
do BDSM in the.
we can lower the halfling down there
Yeah.
so that he can find out what's down there.
Jeez.
Yeah, just make sure you don't spin me around in the process. Just drop me carefully and.
Guys.
you're fine.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Because you have some messed up church life. Then I don't care, because I'm here because of the money. You know, I have 6 children. 4 I have never seen, but I have to pay. You know.
Sweet. So are you guys gonna try to get the grate open and lower the halfling down
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
No,
try.
I-
Halfling, do you want to go down there,
Hey,
Halfling?
All
I
right.
don't mind, but
I
I don't
mean-
have a lantern. If anybody can, actually, no, I have a torch, so I can go.
so you
down
guys are
with
gonna
the
have
torch.
to. You can't carry a torch down for sure. There's not enough room. Like a lantern nor a torch. Like it's big enough for like a regular sized person to go down with their shoulders almost touching either side, right? So even a halfling, right? Like maybe if you carried the torch like above your head or something like that, but that's still even kind of pushing it to me.
I can give him the torch. So-
But anyway, you're gonna have to get the grate off.
or maybe we can toss down the torch before
Well-
he
Well,
goes.
so more importantly, the grate needs to come off before anybody goes down there, right? And it's like embedded in the like concrete of the stone of the shaft, right? So somebody give me a strength roll, whoever's trying it. And what you're gonna do is roll a d20, and you're trying to get under your strength score.
Oh, I tried.
All right.
All right, who rolled that 5?
I did.
All right, sweet. So what do you do to you take the axe to it or something like that?
Yeah,
Like-
I'd probably use the axe and kind of leverage it to kind of break the grate open.
So you break the grate open, and this shaft looks like extremely deep, right? And let's see. Duka.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
How about if I drop 1 copper coin into the well so I can like see how far it goes, how deep it goes?
I mean, I don't think that you would be able to get an accurate assumption of how deep it goes. But actually, you never hear it hit anything.
You know what? I don't want to go down there anymore. I think I'm good here. Even though it's cold, I can deal with it.
Is it because I
Find another
laughed?
way.
Did my laugh make you not want to go down there?
No,
I
it's
didn't.
because it was bottomless.
I mean, I trust the coin.
I mean, it might not be bottomless. It might just have hit something soft or something, right? Like,
Somebody caught it.
yeah.
I don't trust.
Something.
I don't trust you, Dungeon Daddy. I don't trust you.
I'll give it to you one way or another tonight, anyway. So, yeah, you don't ever hear it hit anything, but you can still hear that.
I say we keep moving.
Yeah, let's keep moving. And yeah, all right, we keep moving.
So you guys are starting to notice too that that these graves, right? They're all carved out of wood, but they all look petrified.
Wait, when you say petrified, is like they're frozen, or
Yeah,
they
like
turn to stone?
they're like stone.
Yeah, but
Kind of like the axe.
frozen.
Yeah, exactly
Or
like
Okay.
exactly like the axe. Like made it the wood has turned to stone.
Okay.
Ooh.
But they also kind of look frozen. Yes, like it does look like if wood was able to like be like super like frozen, right? Like this is what you would kind of imagine it to look like, right? So you make your way through the graveyard, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Into the cabin. The cabin has like a saddleback roof, right, from the years of the years of snow. There's a well outside next near the front porch. You can see the map right here, so you can kind of see that it's like, there's a few windows if you want to look into a window or something like that. And this is the front door right here, right? So there's a big long porch, but you guys get up close to the cabin, right? You step on the porch, and you expect to hear maybe like a creaking sound or something like that. You don't hear that at all, and you realize that the cabin is also the log cabin is also petrified as well, right?
Frozen. Up.
And you can see that there's all kinds of like things carved into the cabin, just all over every single square inch of the outside walls. There's like a strange language carved into the cabin.
Can I throw a language check?
Yeah. Roll a d6 and try to get under your languages or equal to. So it's probably 1 in 6 chance, right?
Yeah, it's fun, but
and anybody can try this if you want, right? Anybody can try the languages to see if they can figure it out.
My character seems to have 0 language for some reason.
I stood there like like a child when he takes his first grade. I went to school.
Yeah, you have no idea.
And he watches the ABC. Like what's this?
Yeah, it's not even in letters that you recognize. The words aren't even letters that you recognize at all.
I think I'm just watching out at the snow. Like
Whoever's typing that, you got the / in the wrong spot. It should be /R and then 1d6.
Yeah, I don't know. I rolled 4. I don't know.
So yeah, you don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, I'm just standing there. I'm just watching the the things.
Yep, Tony, you don't know either. You have no clue what language this is.
Oh,
Okay, I'm rolling.
I didn't roll. I was just like,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
mean-
roll.
you guys are putting the slash in the wrong spot. It's
Oh.
/R and then 1d6.
/R. One is
/R.
okay.
Oh, I have languages too. So I just need to buy 2.
Roll the 3.
What's your languages?
Oh, where do I check?
It's on your character sheet under skills.
Oh, skills.
Yeah. It's either 1 or no 1.
Languages. I don't think I have one.
Oh,
Well, you at
who
least
has
have
one?
one in it, right? Yeah, so you at least have one. So, yeah. So none of you guys
I
can
failed-
figure out what
yeah, I
this.
failed too. Mine is a 1 too.
None of you can figure out what this language is. It's not. It's unlike anything that you've ever seen before. You guys stand there on the porch, kind of contemplating this. What do you guys do now?
I'm gonna start looking into the windows.
I'm just turning to the priest, and when you don't know what you are facing with, as I saw during my campaigns in with different companies, mercenary companies, I saw priests when they don't know what they are facing with, they used fire. So, do you wanna burn this cabin, or do you wanna
I think.
wanna-
I mean,
do
I
you
think
wanna-
intuitively you would know that it's not going to burn, right? It's petrified wood, right?
or,
like-
or do you wanna burn this graveyard?
Like none of it, like all of
I-
it's petrified.
Yeah,
Like
and that goes against what I believe, though. I don't believe in cremation.
You don't believe in cremation.
Yeah.
I see. So what do you believe in? Because we
I
have
believe in investigating this cabin.
Do you wanna go in then?
I go first, because if there is money, I don't want you to touch it.
Sweet.
I look through. I'm looking through the to the window, one of the windows.
Wait,
How are
I
you guys
just-
dragging
I just
your icon?
When he says that, he just looks through the window. and
It's
just
your
goes
mouse,
to-
but it's your mouse. So Tony, you're looking through the window, right? And like, do your hands touch the window at all?
No, I'm just kind of like looking through the window.
So
Kind of
the glass is like kind of warped, but it looks like a regular ass cabin to you. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're looking through one of these windows that are off of the porch right here, right? Like if you're looking into this
Yeah.
first one, you just see a bedroom or whatever, and then you see it. You look into the other one, and you see a harpsichord or whatever. But it's also kind of hard to see, right? Like they're not like the windows aren't like super clean or anything like that. And you said you're for sure don't touch the windows, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of leaning over, but instinctively, if I can't really see through, I probably would, kind of how you put your hands
Sweet.
to.
Yeah,
try to
and I
really
think
focus in.
so. Yeah, your hand touches the side of the window, and it is like, it feels like it's like it doesn't feel like glass. It feels like ice.
Like a block of ice.
Like instead of glass, it's like ice. Like
Ice.
it's not like it's not. It doesn't feel like glass to you.
I don't see anything moving inside the cabinet. The
No,
cabin.
not at all. Nothing.
I
It's
tell the
definitely.
father-
Say that again.
I
tell
kind
the
of come
father
around
to
and
move away.
open the front door.
And I prepare my spear and try to like break the window with my spear.
Sweet. So you break the window with the spear.
Nice. All right, so I I move the glass with the spear and I get inside.
Which one of these rooms did you go into? H, I'm guessing this
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too. So
All right,
H.
so you make your way into in there. It looks like a regular bedroom, but let's deal with everybody else first, right? So, what are you guys doing as you watch him break? So, Tony, I think you went to the door and you said you wanted to open the door.
Front door, yeah. I went to open the front door.
Sweet.
I'm assuming this is the front
do
door
you,
here,
right?
right?
Right here, where my mouse is.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I go
here.
right through there.
Yeah. So, you like? Are you careful to open the door? Or you just like barge right
No,
in?
I just open the door and go right in.
Yes, sweet. So, the door, you turn the doorknob and open it. It's unlocked, right? And it swings open, but it is extremely heavy, right? Like it looks like wood, but it's like heavy like stone. As soon as you cross through the threshold, you start hearing the harpsichord music coming from the back room. In this room, there's a deer's head on the wall, but instead of it being, you know how like most of the time, like deer's head, like mounted deer head, or like they have like a peaceful look about them, right? Like they look like they're like in the wild or something like that. This one is like twisted and contorted, like it's like they tried to mimic its last like it definitely looks like it's in pain. It definitely looks angry, right? Its mouth is open and gaping, and it's not like it's definitely like twisted looking. There's a desk over here, and it has a huge book that's bound in some kind of pale leather. There's a clock. A large grandfather clock on the wall, and then there's also a mirror. Yeah, a mirror. There's also a mirror. And then this is like a pass-through window to like the kitchen area or whatever. But again, you didn't see any. You looked through both of those windows, right? And you didn't see anybody. But now you hear harpsichord music. What's the rest of you guys doing?
I'm following the priest.
As soon as you step through, you also hear the harpsichord music. You did not hear it before you stepped in, but the priest didn't say anything, right? So it's not like you knew about it, right? Same thing with you, Antonio. You hear the harpsichord music you heard the harpsichord music as soon as you got through the window, and then Peter, do you follow into the cabin? Zoe?
Yeah, I'm following him. I'm not following him. I'm push. I try to push him aside, and I'm the warrior here, so I'm just trying to get my sword in my hand, and I'm just trying to be at the front because he's a priest. So I'm trying to push myself in the front. I'm trying to push him back, and I'm just trying to get over.
So I mean, it's a cabin, right? So you
Yeah.
you push your way to in front of him, right? You see the
Yeah.
same thing that he sees, and you see all of the you hear the harpsichord coming from the back of the cabin.
Yeah.
What do you guys do now? So let's deal with Antonio. Antonio, you sit in you're in this this bedroom, right? You see that the bed is made. There is a wardrobe. You also see a pack sitting on top of a footlocker, and the bedroll, and it looks like the bed is made, but it's like a traveler's bedroll is on top of it, right?
Sorry, where are we now?
This is Antonio. He broke through the window and went into the
Okay.
into the room.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So, what do you do, Antonio?
All right, so there's a bed. There's
Oh,
what else?
1 second. My fault. Also, guys, there's a very obvious door on the floor that is latched with a chain in this main room of the cabin as well. Sorry, that's a super important thing that I just left out from the description of that room.
So the first room
I
where we
figured.
enter, there is a trapdoor.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Antonio went
No.
through a window. He's by
Yeah.
himself in a room, and then the
Yeah.
three of us
Are in that. Yeah. So you guys
are
are.
in
I
F,
can.
in
I'll
the
just.
F area.
So
But I'm
you
picking
guys
up this
are.
book, though. I'm picking up this book.
You guys are right here, right?
Yeah.
And then Tonio's is in here, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do we hear the crash of the?
he
the
went through before you guys even went in,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So again, all of you hear this harpsichord coming from the back, playing an eerie tune. You go over to that book. This book is like a torso-sized book, Tony. It's definitely super heavy. And again, it's bound in this like pale leather. Do you open it and like read it, or do you just want to take it with you?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna open it, take a look at it.
So you open this book. I'm sorry, but we're ignoring Tonio again. Let's go back. So Tonio, it's just a regular bedroom, but there's like a backpack, right? And there like a foot locker and a wardrobe. Doors closed.
I'm gonna try to like open up the backpack, but like with the tip of my spear, so I don't put my hand on it. And then I'm gonna try to see what's inside.
As far as you can tell, it's a regular backpack. Do you feel like at any point you would have turned your back on the window? I imagine that you would have, right?
Yes.
You turn your back on the window as you're looking into the backpack with the spear. Like I said, it seems like a regular backpack, but then when you turn back around, the window has reassembled itself.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Weird ass house. I'm gonna try to open up the footlocker.
Yeah, inside the footlocker is a small purse containing 26 silver pieces and 10 copper pieces.
I take it. I'm gonna try to hit the window again, but like with the butt of the spear. See if it's.
Yeah, you break it.
Huh.
Sweet. So you and then if you go through any of the stuff, right? Like you do find like a weird like the what appears to be the backpacker's journal or whatever. And then let's get back to Tony looking at that book. So you start to look. So you open this book, right? And if you're starting at the beginning, right, the first like the pages of the book are like so old and delicate. Some of them kind of just disintegrate as you're turning them, right? And you start looking through it, and do you know what cuneiform is?
Yeah.
You like Mesopotamian type language, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, so it starts
Symbols.
off and it just starts off as like cuneiform, right? Like one of the most ancient recorded languages ever, right? And I think you would know this as a religious person, right? And then like it switches to like the next most ancient language, right? And you're going through it, and the pages become more and more durable, like they're newer, right? And then they're in the then you start seeing names and languages that you recognize, right? And eventually you get to the end, and you can tell that this is a book of names, right? And by the size of this book, there has to be like millions of names, like literal millions of names. And some of the names that you're seeing are names that you kind of recall seeing out in the graveyard.
So these are all the names that you said are in the graveyards.
Some of you're recognizing some of them from the graveyard, yeah.
Uh,
I don't think that you could tell that from it, right? Like,
is there a anything that I can write with?
yeah, like if you have like pen and if you have pen and but I mean, it's the 17th century, right? So like you might use like charcoal and a piece of paper, right? And that'd be pretty valuable. Also.
Yeah.
What are you doing, EJ? As he's looking through the book.
Looking around to find some stuff, something I can use.
So the the grandfather clock looks rather expensive, and you can tell that it's that the time on it seems to be like right now, right? But you can't. Let me see, just a second. Yeah, and it seems to be in like good working order, right? Again, I just want to remind you guys that you hear a harpsichord playing from the back, which you didn't hear until you stepped in, and you didn't hear it right on the outside of the threshold. Right, so you guys are still listening to that. So you go over to this clock, EJ, right? And like just as you get over there, it like spits out these like two birds, right? And they push this marble along the track. They meet each other in the center. The other bird grabs the marble and starts to pull it along the track. Do you interrupt it in its tracks or anything like that, or?
I'll just watch it go.
Sweet. Do you mess with the clock at all?
I'm kind of curious as to how it works.
Yeah, what do you do with it whenever you...
I go closer, and is there like some sort of a drawer or a door or something like that I can open?
Yeah, totally. The internal mechanism looks like a regular mechanism, but when you open it, the there's like a few of those marbles in there, and then those birds are kind of sitting there getting ready to pull another marble. There's like 12 marbles inside of it, so you assume that they each pull every hour. They pull one marble around the track.
And what time is it?
Let's see. Let's say that it's like midnight because it was nighttime whenever you guys, and it just struck midnight.
Struck midnight. Okay, I grabbed a marble.
Sweet. So you grab one of the marbles, right? It feels extremely cold to the touch, like you're holding like an ice cube. Yeah, super cold. And it looks like it's filled with some sort of dirty liquid.
I'm gonna
Don't drink it, EJ.
I'm gonna throw it on the wall.
So you throw the marble against the wall and it breaks, and this liquid kind of just runs down the wall. It doesn't seem to do anything right now.
Right now.
I got curious about that harpsichord, though.
Sweet. So you open the back door, right? And you see this And I imagine at that about that time, Antonio's character is exiting that bedroom, right? Or would that be about accurate?
Pretty much, just
So
just looking for loot.
you look down the hallway and the back door is like wide open.
All right. But before I do that, did you tell me that I found like a diary or a book or
You
something?
did. You did.
I want to check it out.
So a cursory look of the journal, uh, uh, and you realize that this is the journal of an extremely accomplished mountain climber and tax evasionist. And it looks like the most recent entry is 2 weeks ago.
So this is like this is Wesley Snipes' journal.
Yeah.
Guess it is. So you're telling me the back door is open?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I move to G, right? And what do I see there?
It is just it's just like a shitty kitchen, right? Like there's nothing in any of the cupboards. Like everything is dusty and unused. You might find like one like pan or something like that. That's all super rusty and shit like that.
Okay. All right. Then I go to I want to check the piano.
So you open the door to the room with the harpsichord in it, and as soon as you open the door, you see the harpsichord and the music cuts off, right? And this is only for you, the only person that's looking at it, right? So all the rest of you are still hearing the music, right? But Antonio, he looks at the harpsichord and the music cuts off, right? There's also a painting on the wall. Do you move in and look at the painting?
All right. First, I go to the harp and I try to cut the chords with my sword.
Yeah, you cut the chords inside with your sword. They still hear the music.
Okay. All right. So I look around and I look at the painting.
Yeah, so inevitably you turn around and you look at this painting. It depicts you recognize every member of your party, right? Standing before an altar with a tall gray skeleton looming above it, with an open door leading into a dark tunnel behind the skeleton. It's in like a medieval style.
I'm sorry.
You see yourself sipping from a goblet as a light shines down from above. Mauricio is shown holding a handful of fist-sized glass spheres filled with a clear liquid.
That's in the painting?
Yep.
Shit. I'm gonna try to like pick the paint and carry it with me. Like I'm gonna take it from the wall and like carry it with me.
A more economical way, and I think you would probably know this, is most like painting thieves and stuff like that cut it out of the frame, right? Like you're not going to be able to take this frame with you. It's like super unwieldy. It's a large painting.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, since we're talking with a professional here, of course I do what you just said. Yes, and I cut it and keep it with me. And then I go to the back door with my spear in hand.
All right, sweet. So what about Mauricio, Peter, and Bigby? What are you guys doing? You guys, and as soon as you turn your back on that harpsichord, Tammy, you hear the music again.
You said that book is really big, right?
Yeah, it's torso sized. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
tell
not.
that any kind of handling of it too. Like if you handle it too much, it's gonna just fall apart.
I got some chalk on me. Actually,
Yeah,
is there charcoal or anything around on that desk?
I think you would. I think you would probably have that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Priests are kind of academics of the time
Yeah.
of that
I
time,
turn
right? So
I turn to the dwarf and I go, Dwarf, what was your name again?
Big B.
Spell that for me.
Just BIGB.
And I'm gonna write his name at the very end where the names stop, and I write Big B on the book. And then I turn around to the I guess the warrior.
That's not Death Note, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. I add everybody's name to the book, including myself. I'm like, yeah, this is probably a guest book. And we're technically guests here, so
so you add your names to the book, maybe rather fittingly, as
everybody's names.
Tammy examines the back door. Tammy, the back door is open.
Yeah, I start going to
And
the hallway.
the back door is completely open, and you can see not so fresh tracks leading back out of the back door and towards and towards the graveyard.
All right.
I need a quick break, guys. So let's go bio it up, get your drinks refreshed and stuff like that, and then we'll come back and we'll find out what's at the end of those tracks, and maybe find out what's in that trap door.
So curious. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's my next move.
I'm back. Tony and EJ, how you guys doing over there? Oh wait, he's not good. As I can't hear you, Tony.
I'm good, bro.
Good,
I'm
good.
back.
How about now?
How you doing, EJ? How's it going?
Doing good, man.
All right. Get to find out maybe what that marble, what you did with that marble, what that does here in a second.
Oh, oh.
Hmm. Oh shit! I forgot. I'm on stream. I'm gonna stop my camera for just a second.
So, what are you thinking
I mean,
about the RPG thing,
It's
man?
tobacco, right?
It's your first RPG, right?
Yes. I mean, it makes you think.
Yeah, it's different, right? But you
Yes.
play a lot of board games, right? Or no?
No. The RPGs I play are all in the computer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But what about tabletop board games? Have you played them?
Not really. No. Because we don't
Hey,
play a
he's
lot
gonna be
of
playing a lot of that
tabletops back
too.
in the Philippines. But I'm willing to learn.
Nah, man, that's cool. That's enough. That's more than enough. If you're willing to learn,
Yeah.
that's it.
How about you, Antonio? What's your favorite game?
Oof, tough question, man. I don't know. Um, if we're only talking like tabletop RPG, like pen and paper RPGs, I think Mothership is my favorite right now. It's very
Mothership?
interesting. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
very cool.
Have you,
Sci-fi.
have you played it, Tony? Have you played it?
Mothership, yeah, Mothership is a great game. Love it. I
Yeah,
love
man.
Mothership.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Antonio,
Jeremy,
did you
yeah.
know? Oh, yeah, he's about to say that I introduced him to it. Tony used to come to my home group or whatever for a little while. When
Oh, yeah.
we tried to do a Mothership campaign or whatever. It was just kind of too late at night. Really, that was the biggest deal. It was like hard to keep up drinking that much and on a Sunday night and stuff like that.
I tried to start the Dead Planet campaign, but it didn't work out. Like everybody had like different schedules. But I'm with a new group now, and maybe.
Oh well, I moderate. If you ever have any questions or anything like that, dude, I moderate over on the Mothership Discord, and I have a official Mothership product coming out soon. I actually got to see mock-ups. I can't show you guys anything because it's not mine, but like yeah, I got to see mock-ups of Stardust Sands the other day. I'm gonna say this: it's gonna be the first full color Mothership pamphlet. Mine is gonna actually be full color and not just one color like Epsilon or Hideo's.
Man, I really want to make a pamphlet. Like I'm coming up with these monsters. Maybe you've seen them, the Vladrites?
Yeah, dude, your vampire one is sweet, dude. You like, if you ever like do anything like that, like, and you want, I've seen you do some layout and stuff like that, but I also do layout and shit. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I it's just that I'm so fucking busy right now for some reason that I can't like stop and do it. But I definitely want to make like a little pamphlet with like a casino inside a colony ship. And then
I think there's already a casino out right now. It's
Really?
Black Heart of something or other. Yeah, there's like I think a standard model released. It's called like Black Heart. Look into that. Like before you dive into a casino scenario too hard. I think there's already one written. Like, and I don't know about you, but I don't like being the second person to write a module.
Totally, no, totally. Like now, I want to do something else. I don't just feel excited anymore. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. It might be better or different. Who knows?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's get fucking back into this, guys. Everybody, take a deep breath. Let's get centered. All right, we're back on top of the mountain. Right, it is fucking freezing cold. You guys so Tammy just like sabotaged that harpsichord, but you guys still could hear the music, right? Tammy also saw themselves in front of a painting, right? Standing there, like drinking from a goblet, and then also the cleric standing there with a fistful of glass spheres containing liquid. Follows these footsteps out into the cold again. And again, the whole time this is happening, even though the harpsichord is playing, that whine is getting like louder, right? Now it got like louder as your proximity to the cabin got, like the closer you got to the cabin, the more you could hear that noise, right? Like it's not like getting louder over time. It's getting louder. Like as you're walking away, it's not, it's like out and back into the graveyard. It's not as bad. So you follow the steps out into the dark. I imagine at some point somebody's like lit a lantern or something like that, right? Like, or right, because it would have been it's dark in the cabin too, right? So
Yeah,
you walk
I'm
out
probably
into
holding a torch.
Hell yeah! So you walk out into the graveyard right around this area right here, and like you get probably about 10 feet away, and have any of you ever seen how like seaweed pushes up through the ice on a lake or whatever, like in the wintertime?
Not really.
No,
Does anybody
bro,
know what I'm talking about?
No, we
I
live in
South
Florida,
America,
bro.
Man, come on.
Sorry. So anyway, you see something like kind of like in the snow, right? And like as you get closer, you can tell that it's like from far away, it just looks like something in the snow, and then you get a little closer, and you can tell that it's a body, right? Just kind of covered up by the snow, but it's thrashing. It's just kind of thrashing, frozen there, trying to get out of the snow and the ice. You get closer, and you can tell that whatever this is, it's not a person anymore. Their skin is completely blue and frozen. They definitely should have been dead, especially how cold it is on the top of this mountain.
Now, who sees this?
Whoever walked out of
Is
the
this
Is it me?
Antonio
I see
sees this,
that,
right?
yeah. Are you guys back at the cabin? Like you guys stayed
Yeah.
at the cabin?
I scream for the guys. Like guys.
All right, so before you
I need
do that, there's got to be some lag time between the time that you took to walk over there, right? So Tony and Zor and EJ, what are you guys doing in the cabin as he's like walking out there trying to figure out?
I was actually going to begin heading my way towards Jay or that area. Just kind of look through the rooms as well.
Yeah, sweet. So you open the door. This room doesn't have any like backpackers stuff or anything like that in it, right? But there is like a strange pouch sitting on the nightstand.
I'll go ahead and check that out.
You open it. You look into it. It's just a little bit of purple powder.
Purple powder. Have I seen this purple powder before?
Let's just roll an intelligence roll at disadvantage for me. So try to get under your intelligence score with a d20. But this is at disadvantage, so you're gonna take the worst roll. Sweet. So
hold on. I didn't roll yet.
Oh, I thought you said.
No.
I thought you said I got it. Let's see.
Where the hell is my macros? I had some macros here.
Piece of shit, Foundry. If you hear us, Foundry, fix this shit.
Word.
I paid $50 for this. Oh shit! You probably made it. You got a 2 and a 6. Hell yeah.
I got it.
So, you recognize this as the infamous drug Purple Lotus powder.
Oh, well, that was probably my big sin as a priest was I was into drugs and hookers. So I'm definitely going to take this with me.
Do you try it? Do you do it right now?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll probably take a whiff of it.
All right. Hell yeah.
Like
all
straight
right.
up. Like, all right, let me look at this real quick. I'm going to explain it to you. There's probably like a little table right there, right? That's a little table.
Yeah.
So I just put a little bit there, make a nice little line, and I snort it.
All right. Sweet. Roll a D100, please.
That's my sin, man. Cocaine and hookers. Oh, shit. Hold on.
How did you do that? I didn't know other people could do that. 77. Oh my god. All right. So you gain. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, shit. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on.
All right. So you gain 2 levels of fighter.
Oh, shit. I don't know what that does, but
roll 2d8.
That sounds good.
Roll 2d8 and add that to your hit points. So you're now a level 2 fighter as well as a level 1 cleric, right? So you have a +2 to your attack bonus. So whatever your current attack bonus is, add 2 to that.
7.
Yeah, so yeah, you just gained 2 levels of fighter. But also roll a constitution or roll a save versus roll save versus poison for me.
That's a D20, right?
Yeah, but this time you're trying to get over your poison.
I'm right at poison.
Yeah, this is over. So equal 2 doesn't count. So no, fuck it. We'll make equal 2. So you're not addicted, right? But it definitely had a beneficial effect. That's the first time I fought. You're a lucky motherfucker, Tony.
You know it.
So Antonio, you see this. So at that moment, as soon as you gain those levels, all of you hear Antonio outside scream.
I'll make my way towards the screaming.
Me too.
Yeah, so once you get close enough, you can see the same thing that Antonio's looking at, this fucking dead body thrashing around in the snow, right? And you didn't notice anything thrashing around in the snow whenever you were walking up here, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because that would be the area that we would have walked in from.
Well, so it's the exact area of it is right here. Like right here is where in this area is where the dead body is. And you came in from this way, so maybe you would have noticed it, maybe you wouldn't have, right? But
well, I guess we went like this. So
well, you guys went from here to over here and then like that, right? So it's kind of like you walk past this scary tree, didn't pay much attention to it, and then came over here.
Right.
And then came out the back door. Now you're here.
All right.
So
is it my turn or the other people's turn?
Yeah, no, you guys are.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, you guys are together.
I made my way there. I don't know about the dwarf and the other guy.
All right, so the guy is like very rotten, but he's still moving and he looks kind of frozen, right?
Well, he's not rotten, right? It's not cold enough for something to just like regular decay, right? Like he looks like he's like blue, like frozen looking, not rotten looking.
All right. From where I stand, I scream to him, asking, "What do you want?"
He's just fucking thrashing there, dude. Trying to get out of the ice.
He's under ice.
Well, not. He's like frozen to the ground and like under the snow a little bit.
Should we try to help him? What do you guys think?
Wait, explain this to me. Is he under ice or is he just like what am I seeing?
He's like frozen to the ground. Like, all right, so I've seen like, yeah, like if you like fucking take your tongue and like lick the inside of your freezer or whatever and it gets stuck, he's like stuck like that. Like,
oh, by the way, is he naked or like does he have clothes?
No, he's clothed. He's clothed. He's like, but he's also like clothed for like sleeping, right?
I kind of watch and Antonio, what's your character's name again?
Tammy.
I kind of watch Tammy and this interaction, and I just kind of watch.
Actually,
if you guys don't do anything,
I think I want to do something.
Okay.
Since I have a rope,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw. I have a 50 feet rope. I'm gonna throw it to him and see if he like pushes it.
You mean like grabs a hold of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you throw it over there and he just starts to he grabs hold of it, right? And it gives it, if he grabs it, do you give it tension? Or do you just let him have it?
I hold it, yeah, I give tension.
Yeah, so it gives him enough leverage to pull himself up off of the ground, right? You hear all of his bones and everything like that as he gets to move. He kind of cracks everything and everything kind of crack. And then he fucking snaps his head towards you and he lunges towards you.
It's a good idea after all.
So let's see.
How do you erase all those geometry figures?
I think I'm the only one who has the
Oh,
yeah. So these ones. So he lunges at you. Does a 14 hit you? Oh wait, you said you were like 50 foot away, right?
I mean,
Antonio?
my rope is 50 foot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you're far away, he just kind of cracks everything, right? And he starts fucking sprinting towards you. This is not like a lumbering zombie, right? Like as soon as all of his joints are cracked and everything like that. So I need you guys outside. Anybody who's outside right now needs to roll me initiative. The way that this works is that actually this is just fuck initiative. No, yeah, let's roll initiative. So roll a 1d6, right? And no, let's do it like this tonight. Roll a dexterity test, right? Roll 1d20 and try to get under your dexterity. And if you succeed, you go before the enemy. If you fail, you go after.
I failed.
All right, so you're last.
I failed. Oh no, I passed.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. A 10 probably has to pass. And then whoever had
Yeah,
this
I
other... EJ, you got a 4, right? You're muted.
Yes, I got 4.
All right, sweet. So you go. So it, and then Zora, are you still there? Are you fading? Are you with us?
I was talking to him on Discord, and
He's probably
he
passed
said
out in his
that
chair.
He was passing out, so I think he's gone.
Okay, sweet. So everybody who's outside, or everybody who rolled initiative, who succeeded, you guys go first. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
Hell yeah! Roll your attack.
Well, this thing doesn't even tell me what my attack is, but
Does it not say? I think it does, dude. Yeah, it says melee attack bonus, range attack bonus, under your saves.
yeah, but I don't know what I'm. So what is it? A 6 or something? What is it? Oh, it's like D&D, right?
So you're rolling a. Yeah, it's just you're rolling a d20 and adding your attack bonus, trying to get above my AC.
Okay, I got you. Does a 6 hit?
It definitely doesn't.
All right, I missed.
So you run over there, fucking swing this axe. I'm assuming that you got from Zeke, right?
Yeah.
The zombie, for lack of a better word, definitely like dodges it, right? Who's next?
How do I know what? How much
Did I
damage do
pass?
weapons do?
I had 4.
You have an axe, so I think that's a D8.
Oh, okay.
I don't make me look stuff up. I'm gonna go with my gut on it because I actually know these rules better than I give myself credit for sometimes. So
Yeah, man, believe in yourself, dude.
yeah, I'm not even gonna look it up. It's your damage is D8 for the axe or whatever, and then yeah, EJ,
you have to roll.
You passed your dexterity, so you're first. You go before the enemy, right? So you can. What do you want to do on your turn? You just watched Father Mauricio go over and swing and miss at the.
I'm gonna attack too.
Sweet. So you run over there and you're attacking with what?
I have bow and arrow.
Sweet. So you shoot. So you shoot it. So you get the arrow ready. Roll a d20 and then add your ranged attack bonus. It's under your saves on your character sheet.
Range attack. I have +1.
Yep.
3 + 1.
Oh shit! So your arrow goes wide, nearly hitting Tony in the side of the, or nearly hitting Father Mauricio in the side of the head. Uh, I should have said something. Firing into melee is dangerous as well, right? Like if somebody's fighting somebody, right, firing a weapon into that fight could possibly lead to missing and hitting the wrong person. But yeah, narrowly misses Father Mauricio. And then I think it's the enemy's turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I come after since I failed.
Since our fighter's gone. All right.
More like a napper, if you know what I mean.
All right. Does a 14 hit you, Father Mauricio?
No.
Fuck, what's your AC?
15.
Oh, you motherfucker. Right. So, yeah, the zombie tries to fucking hit you, misses. We're back at the top. We're at the bottom of initiative. So, Antonio, you've got a hold of this rope. That you basically help the zombie pull himself out of the from being stuck to the ground or whatever. What are you gonna do?
All right. So, can you draw us on the map so I know where we are exactly?
Yeah. So you guys are right here. What? Hold on. You guys are right here. 2, 3. Well, actually, you were further back, right? You said you got back, so you're somewhere wherever you tell me you're at, actually. And then the zombie is on Father Mauricio. So, I bet you it's actually more like this, right? The zombie's right here, right? Father Mauricio's up here, and then you guys are further back because he just shot the arrow or whatever. Shot the arrow over here, and then you have the rope right here.
Why does that look like a penis and balls?
I don't know, man. That's just you, bro. But you're the one that sees that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. And it looks like it's leaking something.
I said, look, this is EJ, right? This is you, or this is Tammy. This is you, and this is the zombie, and this is the shot of the arrow, and then here's the rope.
All right, cool.
Get your mind out of the gutter, dude. It doesn't look like that at all.
All right, so all right, so
Zora, you made it back.
all right, Zoratis, welcome back. Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
all right, so are we close to the cliff or not?
Oh, the cliff is right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, kind of.
Is he running towards me?
Yeah, no, he's engaged with Father Mauricio right now.
Because I want to throw him off the cliff, but I gotta figure out how. You know what? I'm gonna light up a torch, and then I'm gonna wave in front of him, see how he reacts to it.
Yeah, he doesn't react to much, man. He just seems hella violent.
All right, I hope I didn't lose a turn.
Nah.
Does I don't know what to do, man. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna grab my sword and go for his throat.
All right.
That's it.
Roll. Damn. The rolling is not in your favor tonight. So you go to attack it as it's like engaged with Father Mauricio or whatever. Here, let's wait. Let's put some music on to wake Zora up. So
There you go.
so you guys it's echoing. It's like I can hear it just delayed a little bit on somebody else's hit. So anyway, you guys all miss the zombie, right? As you try to attack it. It's back at the top of the round. Zerathis, roll a decent or roll a dexterity. So roll a d20 and try to get under your dexterity. And also, man, don't feel any obligation to like try to stay up for the game or whatever, unless you like really want to or whatever. Don't like force yourself. If you're trying to crash or something, man, I will not hate on you or anything like that. If you go do that instead of.
Yeah, it's a 4. I rolled a 4.
Rolled a 4. Didn't you just roll a 17?
No, I just rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you rolled a 17.
No worry.
So, let's see. Somebody's got a mute. I can hear like this like hardcore echo. All right, sick. So, you guys all swing and miss, and we're at the top of initiative again. So it's Tony, EJ, Monster, and then Zerathis and Antonio. Fuck.
I rolled an 11.
Good job. No, you have +2. You're
Plus 3.
Oh, yeah, 11.
So I got
Fuck.
11.
Yep. So you swing and miss again.
Jeez, I'm bad.
You're starting to like so. For the sake of keeping it interesting, when you guys fail, I'm just gonna make bad stuff happen to you because that's the way it should be. So you're swinging and you're getting like closer and closer to this cliff as this zombie is like backing you up against it or whatever. All right, EJ, what do? You just shot an arrow, right? Almost hit Father Mauricio.
Gonna try to attack again using melee. I
Sweet.
have gonna use my spear.
Sweet. Get up in there. Spirit up in there. I swear to God. This is why you should use your own dice.
3 + 1.
Right. So you guys get even closer to where your heels are starting to like get like on the edge of the cliff or whatever as this zombie backs you guys up. Are you guys the only ones on the fast goes? All right, so it's my turn. And a 2 doesn't hit at all anybody or any chance of it or whatever. And the zombie like as you guys are like engaged with this thing, like you're able to push it a little far. You're able to get back away from the cliff or whatever, so that your heels aren't on it or anything anymore. And then what is Tammy doing?
All right, man. He's closer to the cliff, so just gonna push the guy with my own hands. Just gonna push him.
Sweet. The other 2 give me a dexterity check. Father Mauricio and EJ.
Oh,
Fail.
now I want to roll high.
Yeah, I know. That's hilarious.
How
Fail.
do I do that?
Roll a d20 and you're trying to get under your dexterity.
D20
Hell yeah.
5. Yeah.
So you push the zombie, right? It bumps into Father Mauricio. Father Mauricio slips and falls and just grabs the edge of the cliff, right? As the zombie tumbles and falls down the side of it, right? Now, Father Mauricio, you're literally hanging there from the edge of the cliff. What do you guys do?
I'm trying to hold on for dear life.
Oh, I help him right away. I'm rather strong, even though I'm like 50 centimeters or so.
Yeah, give me a strength check. And it's going to be at advantage, I guess, since both of you would be using your strength. Sweet. So that one already passes. So you pull Father Mauricio up from the edge as you have time to look down, and you can still see this fucking thing like tumbling down the mountainside.
Motherfucker. Well, I guess we can now explore the cabin.
I probably, as I get back up, yell, Tammy, you got to be more careful next time. You almost killed me.
Sorry, man, it's kind of late. You know, couldn't really differentiate both of you guys. So
Yeah,
the
and
whole snow.
And he's right too. It's like getting super late. You spent the whole day climbing, right? You guys are starting to get exhausted.
You see, God understands me. He's talking way up above us and explaining the situation. All right, just listen to him once.
So what do you guys do? You guys have been through the cabin.
If we're tired, if we're getting tired, I'm probably gonna go back to the cabin. Those beds were looking mighty comfy.
You guys try it, and the only so everything is like petrified wood except for like the furniture in here. All right, Zori. Thanks for trying, man. It's one of these days our time zones will match up.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Have a good night, man.
Thanks, Zora.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
See you.
bye. Bye.
What time is it over there?
It's probably if he said he's in the UK, I think he's like 8 hours
It's like 2
ahead.
or 3 in the morning, right?
It's got to be later than that, dude.
I think it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It's really fucking.
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m.
Or is it? Maybe it's like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, it's late though. The last time he played it, he was up until like 5 a.m. playing with us or whatever.
Jeez.
So anyway, you guys fucking get this thing pushed off. You guys sound like so do you check the rest of the contents of that backpack?
Actually,
or
so that for meta, we'll just say that he fell down with the zombie.
yeah, like he
just jumps.
he failed his
second.
dexterity checked.
Yeah, at the last second, the zombie just grabbed onto him and pulled him with it.
All right, and I do have to piss real quick as you guys get ready for to call it a night or whatever. I'll be right back.
Tony, have you played this adventure before, or have you read it?
No, I haven't.
I'm super curious, man.
I haven't at all, but I think we're gonna have to try it. We're gonna have to go through this door here. There's a door right there. So definitely that probably leads into a dungeon or something.
Shit. So, damn. Probably. We've played like almost 2 hours and we haven't got into a dungeon at all.
Yeah, I know. You played Mothership before, right? With me?
With you? I don't think so.
You sound
Maybe.
familiar, man. I think we played the Mothership where we all ended up killing each other.
Nah. I mean,
No?
did you play Foxtrot?
No.
Oh, I played Foxtrot, and I DM'd for a few guys once. Nobody killed themselves.
Oh, okay. We played a mothership where we all ended up killing each other, and I was walking around with the android's head in my hand.
And
That's
what?
hardcore as fuck.
That mothership campaign that we played online, where we ended up killing each other, and I was
Oh,
walking
is
around
that
with
the
the
one-
android's head.
Is that the one that I ran for you, Tony?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that is a twisted scenario I made there. So Antonio, I made up a scenario that really can only end with everybody fucking fighting each other and killing each other. You just or just going insane because there's no actual monster or anything like that. Like what happens is just one of the other crew members goes crazy and starts driving everybody else insane. And like there's daily sanity checks and stuff like that, but I don't think you guys even made it through a couple hours. I think as
No,
soon
we
as as soon as I said go, you guys were 30 days into, like, you guys were about to run out of food like the next day or whatever, and then you guys were like, yeah, fuck it, we're all gonna kill each other.
Dude, I really want to do this tomorrow because I have 6 players. I want to see how they interact.
6 is a
Dude.
lot, dude. Are you playing online?
Yeah, I'm playing online.
Ugh, how much do you run games?
How much?
Yeah, how often do you run games?
At least once a week. Sometimes twice a week.
6 is a lot of people, but if you can pull it off, it's possible to be fun.
But we all know each other, like we're
Yeah.
all friends. I think we're gonna be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I think that's the key to it. Really, is a group of people that you can interact with well. That's the bigger thing than anything. So anyway, you guys are all gonna try to go to sleep in this place.
Nah, man, this place is cursed. I'm not sleeping here. I'm good. If you guys
So
wanna
you,
take a nap, I'm good.
but yeah, I mean, just meta wise, I'm not gonna punish you if you don't take a rest here. That was just in the story.
I
Yeah,
kind of. I told Tammy about the secret door that me and Big B saw.
Yeah, there's a trap door. It's not even really a secret. Like it's like the Evil Dead door, right? Like
Yeah.
it's got like a big huge chain. It's chained shut or whatever.
It's chain. You said it's chain shut.
Yeah, like but it definitely looks like you could easily get
Okay.
break the chain or whatever.
Yeah. I tell them to come with me. Do you guys want to come with me? Let's see what's under there.
Let's
Alright,
go.
man. Let's go. We're here already.
Yeah. So
Killed our
Sweet.
friend and a zombie, so let's go.
So you guys break open this trap door. You pull open this thing. Again, it's like super heavy. You pull it by this ring. Underneath is this like raw out of stone is this this long shaft, right? You cannot see the bottom, and it's another situation where but you can see that there's like handholds, right? Like a ladder going down, carved into the side of into the side of the living rock. Let's get this music back to where the mood. So you again, there's handholds carved into it, but you can tell like you're not going to be able to hold a lantern or anything like that and climb down. You're going to have to climb down in like darkness until somebody else gets down.
I got 3 torches. What if I throw a torch down?
Yeah, definitely. So you throw a torch down, it goes down about 50 feet or whatever and lands, and you can see that as well as you could, like it doesn't light up the whole thing, right? But it definitely kind of eases up a little bit on the dread, but it's a pretty deep. It's like 50 foot, so it's a decent ways down.
I say we go down.
Yeah, I'll start making my way down.
So you Now, does anybody have like heavy armor or anything like that on?
No.
I just
Okay.
have leather armor.
Okay, sweet. This is like take your armor off type tight, right? Like, but if you guys are all in leather, then you're straight. So you make your way down, right? You get to the bottom of this. You get to the bottom of this. The stairs, right? Now, what's on your guys' screen right now? Is this all black, or can you guys see all this?
I can see it.
Dude, we're seeing the whole thing, man.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it's not. I'm not really worried about it. I don't really care, like, because I think it's more important that you guys know spatially how the dungeon's laid out than it is to just hide everything. And knowing the map isn't going to save you in this situation anyway. So, anyway, you get down to the bottom of the. You get down to the bottom of the ladder. The hallway. The hallway is completely like the light flickers of the torch that you threw down there, right? And the hewn into the rock in the hallway are these faces twisted into like tormented agony. It's almost, just by looking at them, you can almost hear their screams. Does anybody interact with the wall at all?
Should I?
When you
I don't
say
think I will,
interact
man.
with the wall, what you want
Yeah,
me
do
to
you
make
like
out
touch
with these
it,
faces?
or do you like make out with any of the faces? Like, do you basically, does anybody's bare skin touch any of the
Well,
the
I
wall
guess-
on accident?
I guess in real life, I would probably check to see if it was actually
If it was actually stone.
stone, like
Yeah, and it's the most realistic looking carvings of faces you've ever seen, right? And as soon as you touch
Right.
it, you can hear in some ancient languages, ancient language, just screaming. All of the faces no longer look like they're screaming. They are screaming. Twisted. The faces move and they twist and they actually scream out. And you can pick out an individual one and listen to its individual scream as you
Well,
move through the
I tell the
hallway.
rest of the crew about what I just experienced.
And
I would probably freak out a little bit. Tell
well,
the crew,
actually,
hey,
everybody they come alive for everybody. My fault. It's just not you. It's just not just for you. They come alive for everybody.
All right. First I scream, then I take a deep breath and get my shit together and like, let's go, guys. We gotta get the loot and we gotta leave.
So you move down the hallway, right? I'm gonna move the thing to where you guys are. Generally, you move down the hallway into the and there is until you stand in front of this grotesque door. The whole entire door is shaped like a gargoyle's face, with the lock inside of its fanged open mouth. In the lock is a bronze key. You try the door. The door is locked, but the key is in the.
So I take out the key and try to open the door.
Do you unlock the door?
Yes.
So you unlock the door, take out the key, you open the door. An intensely cold and frigid air comes like rushing out. Actually, I'm sorry. You stand in a room with tables all over, lining the walls. On each of the tables, there are skeletal left hands uh, 10 small tables with skeletal left hands on each of them. The doors here have letters written in that language that was carved all over the outside of the cabin.
I investigate one of the tables.
Yeah, it's they each have a letter in that language that you couldn't read earlier in front of them.
Each table?
Yeah, they all have the same letter in front of them, and it's a left hand.
I grab one of the left hands and then I hit Big B with it, like jokingly, not like strong.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Well, it does something to Big B.
I scratch his beard with my left hand.
Yeah, you do what?
I scratch his beard with the left hand.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just scratches his beard.
Just tickles.
I approach the other door.
So these large bronze doors with these letters written on them. There's no lock or anything like that.
Let me try. I'm gonna try to understand the words. Let me roll a dice here.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Ooh, good job, me.
I put my left hand on the door.
Yeah, you're touching a door. It's pretty. Feels like a door.
10 out of 10. Looks like a door.
Is there any holes on the door or anything?
No, just big bronze doors, double bronze doors.
Why just the left hand though?
I don't know. There's a bunch of left hands on the table.
No, right. What happened to the right hands?
Well, all right, go you. That's an important hand for me. I don't know. You want to put your right hand? I say, Bigsby, put your right hand on that bronze door. See what happens.
Let me see. It's locked. The door's locked.
No.
Oh,
I mean, try it. Nobody's tried it, pushed on it, or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open it.
So you push these doors open, right? A big blast of cold, frigid air blows against you, right? Have you ever seen
again? Or
no? This is where it was supposed to originally be,
okay.
right?
Oh, so you were giving us spoilers.
It smells completely musty and ancient, right? As soon as you have you ever seen the scenes in the what is it? The Evil Dead, right? Where the camera just like goes through the forest like randomly, right? Like you just immediately get a bad feeling as soon as you open these doors, right? And and you guys have a lantern, right? So you open up, you walk into this room, right? And you immediately start hearing a dripping sound, right? You look over and there is a circle of let's see. There's a circle of 10 skulls made of ice, and one of them is starting to melt, and it's drip, drip, drip. You can see further on. You can tell that this is some sort of dark chapel Further in the room, you can see an altar with a fanged skull. A bowl sits on the altar. The door to the right over here at 13 or whatever, it has some ancient words over top of the door, and there are a few like what looks like holy water basins next to it, right over here. These are like pews, and then there's paintings all over the wall. The murals are depicting all kinds of crazy and awful scenes. If you guys want to know more about those, let me know. If you want to,
are they paintings
there's also
or are they murals?
Murals.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like on the walls, and then there's also an organ over here.
I'll go up to the organ.
You do.
And I'll start playing some like church music.
Just go full Phantom of the Opera, man.
Yeah.
Going to the altar.
EJ, you go to church on Sundays, right? What should I play on the organ?
Oh, anything.
I'm gonna start playing Amazing Grace on the organ.
All right, so an onyx bowl and a sapphire dislodge itself, or a sapphire locket dislodge itself from the workings, right? And you're able to start playing the music, right? A small, also, and I always forget this when I run this module, but the further you move into this place, the louder that whining violin type sounds. And roll a d12 for me, Tony. In the meantime, EJ, you look at the altar, and in the bowl, you see a jewel encrusted dagger, in a ruby necklace.
I got a 12.
All right, so you got a 12. Every, let's see. I don't think none of you have anything that's like glass on you, would you?
No, I don't.
No.
Have
I guess the locket, maybe the glass inside of the locket, you hear that that locket that just lodged. You hear that break, right? And you maybe hear like glass from further into the dungeon, like breaking and shit like that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Please don't
Actually,
play
hold on. Let's see. We've been playing almost. Yeah. Yeah, you hear a lot of glass from further into the dungeon.
I take the
Breaking.
locket. I'll take the locket in that bowl. How heavy is that bowl? What is it?
It's an onyx bowl, so it's probably reasonably heavy, right? Like I'd say it's like this big, but it's not like crazy heavy. You can definitely carry it, put it in your pack, right?
I put 'em both
And
in-
it looks like it's valuable, right? EJ, you see this jewel encrusted dagger and a necklace. The water is kind of like it is kind of like weirdly clean looking for how old you know this place is. Now, just out of character, they're like 100% cursed, right? So now, like when you make to hit rolls, you have to roll at disadvantage. So you have to roll twice and take the worst results or whatever to to be able to hit people because you picked up the cursed necklace and the cursed dagger or whatever. And maybe if your character figures that out, you could get that fixed later. What are you doing, Antonio? There's some there's murals to look at. There's a door over here that has some basins, some like holy water basins next to it.
All right, I'm gonna check the holy water basin. Like, does it still have water in it?
Yeah, but this water is black.
Gross. I'm gonna go to the door.
It's locked.
Does it have a keyhole? Describe the door to me, please.
So the door is almost like a vault door, but it doesn't have any it doesn't have any kind of it doesn't have any mechanism on it, right? It doesn't have like a handhold or like a doorknob or anything like that.
So, like, I can tell it probably opens, but just okay.
Exactly.
And there's only one door.
And there's words in that forgotten language that above the door that you don't know what they say.
Can I try to understand the language again, or not?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, you guys have already all failed at it a bunch of times, so.
All right. What about there's these?
That's behind the altar. Yeah, it's just a big carving of a skull.
What is it made of?
Stone. Are you a dwarf?
No, I'm
no.
And I have.
EJ is a dwarf.
I have one architecture, so I can't really. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I guess EJ would inherently know. You know what? Fuck it. This is just more interesting this way, and we don't have a whole lot of time left in the game, right? So the thing above the door says offering.
All right. Still don't know what to do.
There's still this other door too to the left. That's like over here.
All right. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna go there. Right. I mean, you don't have to try. Just go there.
Sweet. So you go over there. There's no door. There's no door there. It's just a doorway, right? And yeah, you can see the layout of the hallway, right? Like, you can see that there's a door at the end of the hallway, and then there's another door on the right-hand side, and then there's more rooms further in the back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the closest door and see I'm gonna check what's in there.
Yeah, so it looks like really terrible quarters. Like, there's like 4 beds made out of like straw and just like with little thin blankets on top of them, and the straw, like the weird thing I guess would be that the straw is still intact. Because just being down here, you can tell that nobody's been down here for like a very, very, very long time. Like.
I'm gonna go to that door that says offering.
And
I'm gonna do like a little prick on my hand and put some blood in that like black water to see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Dang nabbit.
But now you're bleeding.
Yeah, it was a little prick. It's alright. Alright, I start making my way to that other hallway with
Do you check? Do you want to see if there's anything like you don't want to touch the black water? Are you afraid, Tony?
When my blood went into the black water, did it move at all?
Yeah, it moved like water would.
Okay, I'll stick my hand in the black water.
It's full of teeth. Also, Also, you're feeling a less of a connection with God now.
Oh.
Whoops.
Okay.
Not
So
okay, man.
so there's like a bunch of teeth in this thing.
Yeah.
What's on the walls?
Okay, so the murals, right? They are depicting like all of these twisted scenes. The first mural depicts a man in a crown and a cape from behind, with a bunch of demons bowing before him. Uh, all of the demons that you're familiar with from the Bible and stories and stuff like that, right? Uh, and they all have these inscriptions, right, in that language that you guys don't know. Um, let's see. One shows hundreds of women hanged from a single tree, a single spreading tree. Another shows hundreds of men impaled on leaning spikes. Uh, Another mural depicts a man stabbed with 9 swords being dropped into an hourglass. The face is clearly that. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Yep. So a bunch of fucked up murals. People dead, hanged women, people impaled on pikes.
What does the dagger and the necklace do, and the clear water?
Uh, the they don't really do anything. They're just cursed, right? They make it hard. They just give you bad luck, basically.
Did I pick them up or not? No?
Yeah, I thought you grabbed them, right? Or did you not grab them?
If I did, I probably just grabbed the dagger.
Sweet. So it's a really nice fucking looking dagger. You'll be able to probably sell it, right? But it has just picking it up is like out of the unholy water is like fucked you up a little bit. And you probably don't even notice it, right? Like you don't even know yet that like so then Tony, you go like you're looking at do you do anything inside this slaves or Antonio, do you do anything inside this like slaves quarter?
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm gonna move to the next room.
Okay, sweet. While you're doing that, Tony, it's a bunch of teeth in that basin. There's another basin too. There's 2 basins of unholy water over here.
I reach my hand in the other basin.
Sweet. This one's got a locket in it, right? You open up the locket and you turn around and you can tell that it's the picture of one of the women that's on the in one of those murals is pictured in this locket.
Or
It's
the
like a paint.
locket. Okay.
Yeah.
I grab it and I put it in my bag.
And the other one is so both of these are full of black unholy water, right? And the one is full of like old rotten teeth and shit like that.
Yeah. There's a skull you said that was on the altar, right?
It's you see in this, it's just huge carved skull. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Made of stone. EJ's character note, Big B. See, I've changed his whole name. For me, his name is Big B. Like not Big B, it's Big B.
Yeah, Big B.
Yeah. So yeah, you pass there. That's the slaves' quarters, dealy. Into the next area. It looks like a library of some sort. All of the shelves have kind of rotted, and a lot of the books have tumbled. But yeah, it's a big library with books all over the ground and rotten furniture and shit like that.
Sorry, I was looking something. Who is in that room with the books?
Just a like rotten furniture and books tumbled onto the ground in front of the old rotten bookshelves.
do I recognize any of the books, or like they're really destroyed and I can't really tell?
No, if you take some time to search in here,
Yeah, I'm gonna do some searching, see if I find anything.
roll a d6.
Sorry, one. I was muted.
So I guess like, what is your class again? Are you a special? You're a halfling, right?
I'm a halfling, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You don't know what it is necessarily, right? Um, but you can tell it's like some sort of like valuable scroll.
I'm gonna take it. Keep it with me.
But it's
Do I see any?
but it's in that language that you guys don't know it.
Whatever, man. I can still sell it.
Yeah. Just out of character, it's a scroll of protection from were creatures.
Shit. All right. So, do we see any more valuable things in the room, or no?
I mean, just books. I mean, you guys would know that like books and shit like that are like hella valuable, right? That's like treasure in the 17th century isn't just like gold and jewels. It's paintings, right? It's like musical instruments, mechanical things, right? Like you can sell you can sell a whole lot of stuff that you wouldn't really think. Coffee, like if you found a fucking fuck ton of coffee or whatever, that would be fucking really valuable. Like stuff like that.
I'm gonna make my way to the slave quarters.
Yeah, so you go in there. It's just these like straw mats.
I'm gonna start digging through them.
Yeah, you find a mask. It's like really like crudely made. Like almost kind of like the mask from the movie The
Jojo?
Mask.
Okay.
No, the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, right? You know, the wood,
Yeah.
like that wooden, like just plain mask that.
I put it towards my face and I look through the eye sockets.
Yeah, you don't know. It doesn't feel any different, right? It doesn't stick to your face or anything like that. You still got to hold it there, and like everything looks regular through it.
Okay, I'll stick it in my bag.
Sweet. It's just at that moment when you stick that into your bag that you start hearing a banging from the door that you just left that has the those words over it, the words offering, and the basin full of teeth next to it.
Does everybody else hear that?
Oh, I mean anybody who can hear.
I heard it.
I go, you guys want to investigate that?
It's like,
Want to go check it out?
yeah, so you move back towards that door. It gets louder. You can still hear it.
How can I let you in? This door is locked.
It doesn't sound like, it sounds like a lot of people knocking, like a ton. Like it's like you hear like a lot of, like it's not just like knock.
Oh,
It's like,
Oh,
yeah, just a bunch of hands.
I wouldn't open it. Are you?
I mean, you guys haven't even figured out how to open it
Yeah.
yet.
I turn to the dwarf and I go, that could be my next congregation.
That's some positive thinking right there.
So yeah, there's basin with teeth in it. He found a locket in the other one.
I took the locket.
Yeah.
Is there another basin?
No, it's just the two basins. One with
What
teeth
teeth?
in it, and then the other with the locket.
I'm gonna toss the mask in the one with the locket in it.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You just get your mask wet.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the mask in there. Actually, no, I'm gonna take my mask back. All right. Well,
Mhm.
what do you think we should do, guys?
I think we should keep exploring, man. I'm looking for more expensive shit to sell.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
And oh
there's
wait
a
a
whole
minute.
lot of people on the other
Did
side of the door.
did like any skull melted away?
Uh, yeah, they're that like one of them is like melted and dropped to the ground.
But just one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it means we have time still. So like we should definitely keep pushing and see if we can find more stuff. Worst case
All right.
scenario, you get a new congregation, right? So it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going.
Yeah. So the other rooms are a another like a priest quarters. And then
You could find something there, Tony.
Yeah, maybe I can.
and then you get to this room, right? And it's a pair of 15-foot in diameter stone wheels, each a foot thick, stacked like LP records on a threaded spindle. The device looks simple. You put somebody between them and spin the upper wheel, and they're crushed between the discs.
Weird shit, man. It's from your church, right, Tony?
Yeah, this is not my kind of church, though.
Yeah, I see shackles in there. It's like a torture chamber or something.
Do we see like any blood or anything? Like,
Oh yeah, totally. It's like super, um, super bloody. There's also another device in here that looks like it's kind of like. Have you ever seen those things where you like strap in and you uh like a gyroscope and you like spin around and shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
like this is it looks like one of those, like some sort of device like that.
All right. What about the other room, number 9,
You mean 7?
7?
Uh 7 looks like a kitchen. Uh
I'm gonna go back to the priest quarters to see if I find anything valuable.
So you search around in the priest quarters. You can hear the banging uh, from from the from the banging is still like in the back of your head. Like uh, roll a search roll.
Which is what?
It's probably a 1 and 6 for you.
A D20 or a D6?
Yeah, D6. Probably one. Yeah.
Nope. You
So
failed, yeah.
it's just like you can tell that it was like once very fancy and opulent, and it's just kind of in disrepair. You do find a jeweled satin glove in the pillowcase, but
All right, I take it.
other than that, you don't see anything else. Yeah, you don't. And out of character, it is definitely magic, but you don't know what it does.
Okay.
the banging still loud from the other room. Maybe even getting louder, right? The whine of that weird ethereal sound.
Well, I mean, at
Coming
this
from
point, we've
further.
already explored everything, so
Yeah.
let's go figure that door out.
Maybe we shouldn't deal with it. I mean, we saw a lot of tombstones up there. So and I think it's related to that. And I think all the people that have died reaching this dungeon are somehow trapped in here and are probably alive. So I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Plus, we can't open the door yet. It's locked, right?
Yeah. I'm going to investigate that big skull.
Yeah, it's just a big skull, like a big carved skull.
Nothing in it or nothing like that.
No.
I want to go back to the slaves room and I'm gonna like do a search there.
Yeah, you don't find anything. Tony already found the mask that was there.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck, then I don't know, man. Alright.
So you got a basin full of teeth, right? Another basin that had a locket in it, an organ, an altar, and some fucked up murals. And a door that says offer.
Is there anything else that the women are wearing on that tree in the mural with the women hanging from the tree?
No, they're like nude.
But you said that one of the women was wearing that locket.
No, she's not like wearing the depicted in the locket that you found.
Oh, that mural is in the locket that I found.
Yeah, so the girl from the locket that you found is in the mural.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, do we need to offer a sacrifice to open the door or something?
Yeah, somebody has to die. I think. I'm guessing. I mean, this place is fucked up. So, wait, what? So
There's a
room
basin
7?
full of teeth, right?
Uh-huh.
A basin with a locket. The basin with the teeth is closer to the door, and then you have the organ.
I already played the organ though,
Yeah.
and then I got the bowl and another locket from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, fuck it. I throw the bowl, or I throw the other locket inside the other basin. The one. So both lockets I'll throw in the basin.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
How about that water, the clear water?
Yeah, you put that in the unholy water. It doesn't do anything either.
All right. What if I yank one of my teeth out and throw it in the little thing where the teeth are in?
Yeah, roll a d4.
I'm getting desperate. You guys just see me like rip a tooth out.
That might work.
You take 3 damage as you pull your tooth out. You throw it into the basin with the other teeth. The door swings open. On the other side of it, there is a horde of the undead. They spill out at your very feet, right? They all, and it's not like 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 or 30. There is a hallway. This whole entire hall. So you guys are standing right here, right? Looking down this hallway. This whole hallway is completely full, right? It was so full that they spilled out. They're like almost on top of some of you at this point. What do you guys do right now at this very moment?
I run the fuck away, man. I mean, actually, wait. Where I'm like in this.
Are they
wave
aggressive?
room, right? So I'm.
Oh
seeing
yeah,
from
hell
distance.
yeah.
Shit.
So you're over
They
here.
are aggressive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hell yeah. They're just like the one from before. That
Oh
that
god. The White Walkers.
yeah, they're basically White Walkers.
And we can't handle all of them.
No, we can't.
We couldn't even handle one.
We lost the fighter.
Okay, I make for the exit.
All right. So I think that's gonna. There's a ton of them, and they're not slow moving ones, right? So first off, let's put some cool music on.
Music to die to.
Fuck. There we go.
You know what?
So
I'm gonna put that mask on and that jeweled glove. Fuck it, I'm gonna die looking like Michael Jackson.
oh shit. You are the smartest motherfucker I've ever played this scenario with. So, you put on the jeweled glove, like, and as soon as you do that, you can tell that they immediately, like they start chasing the other two, right? And they just move around you.
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
So, all right, what do the other two of you do? As the zombies all descend upon you.
Wait, I'm thinking about my options here.
You better think fast.
Shit. All right. I tried to hide. So I tried to go back to the room with the books and stuff, and I tried to hide there because I have stealth 5, so maybe that might work, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't. I don't think it takes very much to hide from something that's completely mindless. So you hide. EJ, what do you do?
I'm gonna go close to the priest.
Yeah. All right. So all right.
Oh, poor guy. Man.
Shit.
I noticed that
You notice that the fucking his glove gives you no protection. Let me figure out what the mask does. I can't remember what the mask does, Tony. Give me just a second.
Come on, man. He's just a baby. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's his first RPG.
I know, and this is one of those ones too that is just like a player fuck, right? Like it's like, yeah, if you take too long, you're gonna die. Give me just a second.
Hey, did we get any fish, EJ?
no. We'll get them later. We're getting watch hours though.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just worth money. So, you're standing there with that glove and that mask on. They're kind of passing you by. EJ, I guess really the options are like run away, try to stand and fight, which will ultimately fail realistically, right? Like against a hold of. Yeah, I guess the options are right now. There's zombies right in front of you, so run away is probably like the real option, right?
EJ, how about you hold that dagger up? That dagger and that locket. Put that locket on.
I'm
It's cursed. That's not gonna help. That's bad advice.
Yeah. That's the uh he might try to hide in
Run
that
away,
skull.
EJ.
All right, sweet. So you run over, you jump into the skull, right? Roll a let's see. I don't think stealth is gonna be appropriate exactly for this. No, fuck it. They're looking right at you. Give me a d6 roll and see if you succeed. If you get a 1, you got a 1 in 6 chance to be able to hide from the zombies. Fuck, he just rolled a 1. Holy shit, you deserve it. So you like jump into the eye socket of this thing, right?
Yeah.
And all right, so you're just standing there, Tony, right? Like as these zombies, they come through here, right? And they just all start heading like up, right? And I imagine you guys probably hide for as long as it takes, right? And Tony, do you stay put for as long as it takes, or what do you do?
I feel confident that if there is a God, it's with me, and I start making my way to that hallway.
Yeah, so you're able to move amongst them like no problem, right? Like they don't see you at all. Oh, you make your way through this hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're making your way through this hallway. This first room looks like some sort of embalming room, right? You get even further, right? And again, like you're just watching like hordes. Like this is a relatively small hallway, right? And you're just like hordes of zombies are just fucking passing you, no problem, right? Like they don't see you at all, almost. Right? You can tell that that you get down here, right, and everything. This is where they're coming from. Like they're like getting up. Like the hordes of them are coming from up of these stairs. Most of this is cleared out, right? Do you do anything in here?
I go deep in there, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of cells where it's just thousands and thousands of places where like the dead were laid.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and even
Is
if
there
you go
any-
down the stairs, it's the same thing.
All right, I'll make my way over here.
Where at? Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a. Let me see. I'm pretty sure this is a room with a bunch of books. So, and we've already figured out that reading forgotten language isn't your strong point. Let me see. Man, you're the only person I've ever ran through this scenario that did this. Yeah, there's a bunch of books on each of them. All of them are bound in a strange pale leather. They're all written in that language that you don't know, though.
Is there any one of those books in particular that kind of come out, that kind of pop out?
They're all 18 basically identical pale leather books. It's a weird leather, like maybe pig skin or something, you know.
All right, I make my way here.
Sweet. So you make your way further down, and pedestals, pillows, and tablets stained dark with old blood. The tablets have more of that language that you don't know. And there's an ink pot and a pile of rusting needles on a podium with a bronze plaque. Plaque is also engraved in that language that you don't know. Yeah,
So-
they're like tattoo needles. It looks like tattoo needles.
Can I so basically the zombies are just like running.
They're like filing. They're filing up. So I would say like, for real, let's think, right? So there's like 5,000 zombies down here, right? So that would probably take like a good like couple hours to pour out of this area, right?
You know what? My character just sleeps.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like you're just watching like fucking a shit ton of fucking zombies or whatever file out. Um, I mean, you guys are kind of fucked for real. This is the first time this has also happened, right? Where like the zombies got woken up earlier than I expected. Uh, but yeah. I mean, I don't know what else you could possibly do, right? Like that's I'm trying to think of things for you guys to do right now, but like
I'm
you're
trying to find something too.
you're here, right? EJ's here. You're here, right? EJ's like poking his head out of this hole, right? That he fucking like like that he shouldn't have been able to hide in. But
I just got lucky.
and fucking watching just thousands of zombies, right? Just fucking like in various degrees of decay, just file like out of this hallway and up just fucking thousands and thousands of them. So that's what I was gonna say is like Tony, why don't we just say like for the sake of like keeping everybody included, right? What if you just fucking sit tight until all the zombies just file out?
Yeah,
Like you just
I guess I
watch
would
them
go.
all,
I'll go back to that book room and then I start reading
or
books.
we can because so this area is more graves, this area is more graves, right? Um, and this is the tattoo area. We can fast forward to this part right here. Actually, right here is probably a better. So I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I pretty much. I'll wait it out.
So you wait this. Actually, let's just we'll just say that it was too clogged in here to even get in. There's like 5,000 zombies, right? Like it's not. This is like a crazy amount. It's like a like literal fucking hordes of zombies. So you waited out or whatever, blah blah blah. Now you guys are all back together. All right. You guys all saw that stuff together, right? All of the zombies have now like exited the dungeon. But the final skull, fuck, God damn it! There's too many contingencies in this. So, that final skull, that falls, melts and falls as the final zombie like exits the dungeon. Uh, Everybody, give me a save versus magical effects.
Is it roll under or over?
Over.
Over? Oh shit, I didn't pass.
Pass.
I failed.
What dice do I roll?
D20, and you're
D20.
trying to roll over your magic
Over?
magic save. Yeah.
Oh, then I passed.
Magic.
Yeah. EJ failed. Yay. So his first time playing. And this has to happen to him. Alright,
Uh-oh.
so you like immediately feel like your body like overcome with like just completely like some sort of evil entity, right? You immediately pop out of this skull or whatever and start attacking the nearest person. We'll say the nearest person is actually you guys tell me who's the closest one.
I failed the thing too, so the same
Sweet.
thing happens
So
with me, right?
yeah, so you guys both start attacking. You guys both get possessed and start attacking Tony. So make your attack rolls against Tony.
Shit.
They both fail.
Tony, they're attacking you. What do you do?
Okay, so are they gonna be like? Is it like a constant attack on me?
I mean, they'll get a chance to save again.
Okay, because I was gonna have them chase me into the zombie
Into the
horde,
zombie horde,
but
they'll get a chance to
I'm
save.
gonna run away
So
from
if they
them.
fail, sweet. All right, you guys, make me another save versus magic. Fail.
Fail.
Are you sure you failed? The 14?
Yeah, that was me though.
Yeah, you don't need one. Just
Oh,
them.
okay, okay.
Fail. You guys chase Tony into the like towards the zombies. All right. Tony, what are give me another save versus magic for the two guys that are possessed. Fail. Nice. You guys are rolling absolutely wonderful tonight. So you guys are still possessed. Tony, what do you do? You're still running into the zombie horde?
Yeah.
Let's see. Give me just a moment. Cause now I have like a conundrum, right? Yeah, so you guys start like you guys are like ranting about blasphemy. Uh Oh, and then you guys so you stop attacking Tony, right? And you start destroying everything like in the shrine, like all of the evidence of the shit, right? I mean, eventually you guys would save, right? Eventually, so yeah, I mean, it says like yeah. So you guys start destroying the shrine, right? Like you start to destroy the organ. Like it makes like a terrible noise as you guys destroy that shit. And then eventually you make the save, right, and you're able to resist the magic of the possession, right? The whole time ranting about blasphemy and shit like that. So do you guys want to go like further into the dungeon? I honestly like we're getting kind of like where I wanted to be over with the day or with the game. So if you guys want, I can narrate us out of the rest of this or whatever.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm really
Yep.
tired.
All right. So you guys make your way further into the dungeon, right? You get to this altar and there's this strange fucking creature. And I think it makes you guys turn back around and just get the fuck out of there, right? This creature is made out of like this like frozen liquid, and it's the source of the noise. It's full. It seems like it's crying, and it's full of shards of broken glass, right? Looks like the one of the like those spheres that you're holding in that painting, right? Looks like pieces of like glass spheres. You make your way up and out, right? and just in time to see to witness out the windows of the cabin, more dead unearthing itself from the graves that are up top, right? Thousands upon thousands of zombies. You watch as some of them make their way down the path, others just fling themselves off the side of the mountain, right? And if you were to like kind of just follow the horde of zombies, it just kind of flows almost like this avalanche down the side of the mountain. It goes. They all descend upon the town at the bottom where you heard the rumors and everything like that, of this place being like maybe ripe for the picking. Um, uh, and just fucking annihilates it. Moves on to the next fucking town, annihilates that one, adding ranks to this fucking unstoppable fucking army. You hear tales later on of like some kind of fucking undead general, right? Leading this massive army of the undead across Europe. Eventually, it's not long before like all of society collapses and the dead just completely take over. Maybe you guys survive, maybe you don't, but you're definitely living in a world where that's being taken over by the dead now at this point. So you guys caused an apocalypse basically by opening
Nice.
that door.
But I got my glove though. I got
Yeah,
my
you're
glove.
fine, dude. You're good. Yeah, you do survive for sure. That fucking dude, that shit is fucking genius, man. I can't believe you put that shit on. Now, you guys did take way longer to figure out that it takes a tooth to open the door. Like nobody has taken that long, but you figured out the fucking that.
I was actually hoping to find another skull and
So-
get those teeth, but
That's what so whenever I played this game, I was playing it with somebody who I was getting annoyed by the time that we got here. So I just punched them in the mouth and tried to take their teeth for the
perfect.
Like,
yeah. So like, if you guys, if it, because we were kind of pinched for time by the time you guys even got to the dungeon, right? So there was like the song that you played mattered, right? And that's what that D12 result was. That is that all the glass shattered, right? So what happened was all those glass spheres that were inside of that creature were the souls of the people that were dead here. And whenever you played the organ, it shattered all those spheres, right? Releasing the souls back into the bodies of the dead, right? And same thing with that marble. The marble had the soul of the guy that was outside, right? There's also some souls in the eyes of the birds and in the eyes of the deer head or whatever. Normally this monster right here just kills everybody. You get into a fight with him and then he just kills everybody, and then all those spheres smash or whatever, and those unleash all the dead. And then there's like a bunch of like random fucking undead, like super scary dudes back here that will kill you, and then there's like a big ass spider that'll kill you and shit like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then there's also opportunity, like you can get treasure in these graves and shit like that. Like just like basically the longer you spend down here, the more dangerous it is. Like if you just get in, look at this stuff over here, take a little bit of treasure, and then fucking get out, you're pretty safe, right? But if you stay in this dungeon for any amount of time, you're fucked, because it's 10,000 dead in the altogether, and I have 5,000 down here, 5,000 up top or whatever. So
I feel like it's fun for a one shot, but like if it's a campaign, that's like awesome. Like
yeah, we could have
incredible.
probably definitely did like 2 sessions instead of like rushing the end there or whatever. Like we could have definitely done a couple more sessions for sure.
Yeah, maybe next time.
All right, dudes.
But I'm
Definitely gotta play again.
Yeah, I mean, this time
Yeah.
is okay for me.
Can
If
we?
it's
Can you end the stream, EJ?
Oh yes. Ending
See you
now.
guys. Thank you.